Hey, what's up everybody? Roland from Phantom Lords Paintball here. Today I'm just going to give a brief update of my experience with the Stark's Pursuit Zetamags, the 20 rounds, 10 plus 10 round mags for the TPX. It's a standard mag. Basically, I have nothing but good stuff to report about them. The thing I'm really most pleased with is the detents. The detents are just absolutely amazing. Everything from when you first need to start loading the mag, just pulling back that detent, pouring a 10 round tube in is incredibly easy. The paint, I have not lost a single ball with these. I've had the chance to go out and play a bunch of games with them. The detents alone, I know that some people are experiencing problems with the springs. Stark Pursuit has even gone as far as to provide a couple of videos on how to like re-stretch springs and how to do a little bit of maintenance on the mag. Again, in case anybody who actually has these is not aware, they do not recommend disassembling the whole mag, but they do have a video on how you can remove the follower and the spring and do a little bit of maintenance without actually taking the whole thing apart, which is going to cause you huge headaches with reassembly. It doesn't look too bad. Personally, I have not had any problems. I haven't had problems with the springs. I haven't had any feeding problems, nothing. I started actually with 4 Zetamags on the deal straight from Stark Pursuit, and I liked them so much I went ahead and bought another 4. I'm not sure if the deal is still going on with Stark Pursuit. I needed a couple things. I actually wound up ordering from Hustle Paintball. Those guys were great. They called me with updates on the order. Hustle Paintball, I definitely recommend. I'm not sure if Rockstar Tactical has these in stock yet, but I love those guys. I usually try to get stuff from them when possible. Hustle's actually still honoring the discount price for the 4-pack, so if you can do that, I guess the limitations might be with some people's rigs, or some people just really, I still tend to shoot a lot of paint even if I'm using a pistol as a primary. Some people just don't shoot that much paint. It's up to you, but it's definitely a good deal for Zetamags for 80. So I went ahead and got another 4, and this is my current rig, which is the same as my old rig. I mean, I used to run 8 normal TPX mags. This is a rig I just made myself. Works really well. I mean, the mags are still not tall enough to really cause any problems in terms of spacing or just how the rig feels. I used to run a 50 round pod in this pouch just for general refills, and now I'm running 10 rounders, which is another benefit of actually having mags that work with 10 rounders, not only for quantity with each side of the mag doing 10 rounds, but also, again, like the old TPX mags, like trying to pull back this detent with like a fingernail and then get a 10 round tube in there is uncomfortable at the least, and if you don't have nails, it's pretty impossible. These, you don't even need to use your nails, just kind of pull your finger backwards. The detents are amazing. So yeah, if even I would say, even if in the long run it's shown that there are problems with the springs to the degree that people are hesitant to buy Zetamags just because of the springs, and that remains to be seen. Like I said, some people are having problems. Some people are having problems and easily fixing them, and some people, such as myself, are having no problems. But even if Stark Pursuit just said, we'll just make a different TPX mags that's 7 or 8 rounds that uses a normal spring, and they just remake the mag with this kind of durability in the plastic and the same detents, I think they would still sell a lot of mags. The detents 8,000 kabillion times better than the old TPX detents, because the old TPX detents would lose paint and they're a pain in the butt to load. So yeah, I've had no problems, and being able to use 10 rounders, I just have to make something else that can hold, you know, I'm trying to bring around 8-10 rounders basically, for reloads if I happen to need reloads, which is not really happening very often, if at all, because with 8 Zetamags I'm carrying around 160 rounds, and I mainly play rec ball, so not really going to shoot through that even in 2 games of rec ball most of the time. But other than that, you know, I'm having a blast with these. I really appreciate the job that the Stark Pursuit guys and Milsig, I guess, who's produced them after Stark Pursuit designed them, did on these. A kind of added bonus is just the fact that with 20 rounds, it makes it easier to time your CO2 changes. I don't use a remote line. I really kind of hate remote lines on pistols. I understand why people use them. Personally, it's not for me. So pretty much, you know, you go through one of these and you know you're about ready to change your CO2. It makes things really simple. The follower release buttons, as I kind of expected, it's just something you get used to very quickly. There's a lot of little quirks, you know, with the TPX anyway, and on a marker we are already having to, you know, deal with manual air changes and you know, the mag release button and everything. It's just another very small repetitive muscle memory type of thing to you know, remember to just go ahead, slap in the mag, pull those tabs, you're good to go. So yeah, overall, again, as I kind of said in the initial review, there's no real way to speak on the long-term durability of these, but in my mind, that's really the only deciding factor on whether these are just like an A+ product. As far as my own personal experience and usage of these, I absolutely love them. I'm easily recommending them to anybody who has a TPX, and I'm really happy to see that some people are either, you know, finally deciding to get a TPX, or some TPX users who have abandoned the TPX for various reasons are coming back to it just because of the ease of using these extended mag variations from Stark Pursuit. So yeah, that's it. You know, Zetamags, love them, and I definitely recommend them. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions, comments, leave below. Thanks, have a great day.